Come on, come on. Can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky, I like it. And that's all of it. Good job, compadres.
Package.
Yo, we should def check out that care. Can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky, I like it.
Contact with hostile. Appointed.
New kill leader. Show off. Go to banner. Should head to the beacon. It's go time.
Package over there.
I hear ya.
I'm spotted. I'm down.
And then there were two. Keep up with me, compadre. See someone out there.
Firing.
Throw an arc star.
Getting shot at. Recharging shields. I suggest we do some research in this area.
Charging up my shields.
There's a replicator coming. Placing gas trap. Gas trap deployed.
Shooting at me.
Placing gas trap. Take the time. Capacity.
Okay, my guy. I'm garbage because I didn't die. I chose to survive. Okay. I'm not the guy that went down like just for the hell of it.
1 minute. Ring's just around the corner.
I mean, that's not your fault. We didn't know there was another team back there. There's nothing you could have done about that. Caustic went for the care package and I rolled behind him. I didn't know there was a team back there.
45 seconds. And then
I'd have no idea why Caustic has the audacity to call me trash because I chose to survive. There was no way we were going to win that gunfight. Yeah, they just came Valkyried on top of me. Yeah. Nah, don't give me a clutch now after you just called me trash. Alright, so I'm not gonna show the rest of the match. We still lose overall. But excuse my voice, I am still sick even while I'm editing this, but as you saw earlier, the Caustic called me garbage, and I responded because it didn't make sense for us to all die there when I could definitely get away. And then, of course, I grabbed the banner with a last second recovery and still managed to outrun the team, of course, because I'm Octane. But it just, like, the crazy thing here to me is how fast this guy flips his switch, right? Like he recognized, and we talk, as you can see, the lifeline is talking and I'm talking. These two guys are playing together, which astounds me because they had very little communication between the two of them to say that they were playing together. I actually thought all three of us were solo the way that she died. Because Caustic went for care package and Lifeline was on zip when they died. But it turns out these guys were actually pairing together, so it's really confusing that their communication wasn't as on par as it could have been, because definitely if she had been getting pressed, I would have turned around a lot sooner to help if there was a ping or anything. But long story short, I talk it out with these guys, and they were just having a bad gaming experience day, same as me. I had streamed shortly before this, and the stream was terrible. I got no teammates at one game, and then just bad, awful matches throughout the rest of the stream. But it's just kind of crazy. Like he called me trash. And then, of course, because I'm not legitimately trash, I made a smart play to survive, and I still came back for banner and got away. Like, there was no bad play on my part there at all. I didn't, even when I get the knock, I don't overextend on bang. I don't try and secure that knock. I know that if I do, I risk losing it all. So I simply got the knock and then bailed. Because I know they're going to want to go after the res. Even if one were to push me right after, I know that I'm better off in a 1v1 than I am in a 2v1, but I doubt they're going to push me. Even if they tried, they know they're not going to catch an Octane. So I continue to just push out. And I'm just kind of like thrown for a loop, like while I'm talking it out with these guys, they're saying like, yeah, I was just upset because, I kept getting knocked and this and that. And I was like, look, I can't help that. Like, I can't control the dynamic of the entire gunfight as a single player. It's just not how that works. You can press, you can have advantage, but it's still a team game. And if you're weak in certain elements, that's just how it's going to be. We end up getting wiped in 6th place, so I'm going to cut it off. I just wanted to speak on that note. Like, yeah, sometimes you're gonna have shitty games, sometimes you're gonna have shitty days, but like, there's no reason to be toxic to your teammates because you're salty. Like, it just doesn't make sense, especially if he makes a good play and he survives. Yeah, I can understand not wanting to spectate, but if you don't want to spectate, don't. You can just leave. But at the end of the day, this is ranked, and the only way you get points in this are surviving and eliminations. You don't get damage or you don't get points for anything else. So I chose to survive. I got his banner, and we just ultimately we got as far as we could, and then we got wiped. It was a steamroll, but I mean, there's really nothing else that we can do about it. But I did end up adding one of them. I added the lifeline because solo queuing at this point is just out of the question. It can't be done. I need someone that can communicate with me without being overly toxic about everything, every little detail. So, yeah, just crazy. Oh, there's a whole team up here. Oh, she's solo. That's a whole team! Oh.